like that haircut, girl. Good morning. Today is December the 6th, 2019, and I'm making a quick video on my way to work to update my weight loss with Medi Medical Weight Loss Center. I'm in my 8th week now. My 8th week began, I want to say about 2 days ago or a day ago or something. But I'm going into my 8th week, so I'm just updating because I haven't made a video, I don't think, for 2 weeks. So the last time I went to Medi Weight Loss, which was 2 weeks ago, it was the week before Thanksgiving. So it was I went the Tuesday before Thanksgiving was coming. So I can't even get my dates right. Right now I can't think. But anyway, I didn't make a video for 2 weeks because I didn't make a video after that one. But I didn't go to Medi this week, but I went to Medi last week. And so on that visit last week, I went up 2 pounds from 215.5. And 1 pound of it was fat, 1 pound of it was water that I went up. And which made sense for me to gain water around that time of the month. So I went up to 217. So basically, I did not go to my Medi visit this week because I had to work early, and so I'll be going to my visit next week on Wednesday morning. But I've still been weighing, so as of today, this morning, I was down to 212.9. So I've lost almost 5 pounds. I'm like short of 0.3 of 5 pounds. So basically my total loss all together is about 21 pounds, I want to say. So it's about 21 pounds or 20.9 pounds, something like that. It's 21 pounds. So I'm down 21 pounds and I'm in my 8th week. So I won't be weighed in by them. Now this is me weighing on my own scale, but my scale and their scale seems to kind of match. So I'm not too skeptical about that. But my next weigh-in and visit will be next week on Wednesday morning, so I'll make a video. So I'm down 21 pounds. Thanksgiving was pretty easy for me. I did eat what I wanted to, but I didn't eat a whole lot. I think since I've been kind of restricting myself the way I have for so many weeks now, I don't even really eat that much in one sitting anyway. So I had ham, I had collards, I had mac and cheese. I didn't have any type of bread. Really the only starch I had was the mac and cheese. And I didn't have any sugary drinks. I brought my own drinks with me because I actually went out. I actually went to my significant other's family's home for Thanksgiving, and they had plenty of food and everything else, but I kind of prepared myself knowing the things that trigger me. Like they had pies and stuff and they looked so good, but I was just like, you know what, when I get down to the weight that I want to get to, I'll have a slice of pie. So I didn't, it wasn't too tempting for me. I looked at it, looked good, you know, but it wasn't too tempting. But I thought about it, but I didn't do it. And I brought my own drinks with me in my baby bag because I just tried to prepare. So I didn't have any sugary drink at all. I had my Good and Gather. I actually got a few people to try my cucumber mint. They hated it, but they tried it. It was open to it. So I had that, and I had a coconut pineapple Good and Gather. And these are just like seltzer water flavored, but no sugar added, no calories. That's basically what I drink, and unsweet tea. And I will go to Chick-fil-A and get a skinny Arnold Palmer, which is an unsweet tea mixed with their diet lemonade. And it is, to me, it just tastes exactly the same as when I was getting it with sweet tea and lemonade. So I don't know if my palate has just changed and adapted, but only difference I can tell, and this is how I know, because when I first started going to Chick-fil-A to get it, I was like, please don't let them mess up the order and give me the regular Arnold Palmer, because that would totally not be a good thing. But what I realized is that how I know that they're getting it right is that I don't have that sugar rush. Like, it tastes like a regular Arnold Palmer to me, but I don't get that sugar rush that you get like when you drink sweet tea and a really sweet beverage. Is a difference. It is different because you can feel like, I remember I had Krispy Kreme donut. Oh no, a good example of that is the Bojangles sweet tea. I can't drink that, and I never was really able to drink their sweet tea because it's so sweet. Like, literally, I fall into a sugar coma like in 5 minutes after drinking it. So I don't feel that. So I know that there's no sugar in it. So I know that they're getting my order right. So down to 212, pushing. I want to really get under 200 pounds before the end of this year. Is that possible? I don't know. Probably not. It's already December the 6th. It could be possible. Who's to say, right? But that's what I would like. But you know, if I don't, I don't. It's cool. I'm getting down. I'm down from 233. So like, I've already lost 21 pounds. So just keep going. I haven't been able to work out for the past 2 weeks. And I did have opportunity to go to the Y, but I didn't. I actually chose to spend that time with family and my son and everything, because I've been working so much that I needed some time to spend. So this month is not going to be a great month because we're really busy. I mean, like, I'm working 10, 12. One day this week I actually worked, I think, close to 14 hours. So we're out here working. So as soon as things kind of die down, I'll get back into the swing of things. But I do want to commit to at least once a week trying to get out there, regardless of how I'm feeling and everything. But we'll see, because it's been really busy. But other than that, I just wanted to come in. I just didn't want anybody to think that I was just falling off the bandwagon of making these videos, because I know I do have a couple people that watch them, and I do have someone that came to me that was actually interested in getting back on the program. I think they had done it before, so they was thinking about doing it again. So I definitely didn't want to just disappear on you. I'm still on it. I'm still doing it. It's getting easier and easier for me to make the better. Well, I won't say good or better, but just the food choices that are in line with this program. It's just getting easier to stick to it. I have been adding fruit in. That was a big thing that I was afraid of, and especially when I went back to the doctor and they told me I gained 2 pounds. I immediately thought it was because of the fruit, but then when I looked at my sheet and it was like 1 pound of fat, and 1 pound of water. I was like, okay, so I'm retaining water, and the pound of fat probably is because I added in fruit, because the sugar and everything, but it basically corrected itself like within the next week. So now I do have fruit. I take a bag of grapes and I mix it with green. This might sound disgusting to some people. For me, I like sweet and salt together. So the salted caramel was like the worst creation for me because it is the perfect blend. But I like sweet and salt together. And speaking of that, before I jump to that, so I will take some grapes, usually the purple ones, and because to me they're sweeter than the green ones, and mix them with green olives in a little baggie, and eat them like that as a snack, which was not what they told me to do. They told me to eat the fruit before I work out as to give me the little bit of sugar to power my workout. So maybe that had something to do. I'm thinking about it now, that probably had something to do with the game, because I actually was just eating the fruit just as a snack. I haven't done it too much this week, just because I just hadn't had time to get out and get any grapes, but that might be why I lost. So that's something to think about. I probably won't do that. But anyway, on Thanksgiving night, we actually went to a light show, and I felt like a little kid when I went to. I never had done anything like that, and I enjoyed it. Just like I told my significant other, all the stuff we do together and do with our son, I feel like a kid all over again, like I'm reliving my childhood sometimes, doing so many things with them. But I did enjoy some kettle corn popcorn, and I was a little nervous about trying it. And then when I tried it, I was really nervous about it because it's that mixture of that salt and that sugar on that popcorn. And it just, I had to have it. So I did have some kettle popcorn, and I still have some at home. Haven't had any since Sunday. So I did have a little bit I had quite a bit on Sunday. But I didn't have any since then, so that might be something I indulge in on every now and then, but it's not something I'm going to do every day. I'm learning to do things in moderation, so I'm adding things back in moderation. I'm not going ham on stuff. So alright, well, this video is already over 12 minutes. I ain't nowhere near getting to work. I'm stuck in traffic. But so do y'all like my hair? Tell me, y'all like it? Let me tell you what inspired this right here. So I said I wasn't gonna take my braids out until I reached 30 pounds, but my braids, I got them done September 26th, so I actually kept them in for 2 months. And how I made them last so long was that I was washing them pretty regularly, and I was washing my scalp. I went on YouTube, and when I first got the braids done, I knew I wanted to leave them in for a while, so I went on YouTube and looked up videos on how to wash braids without making them all frizzy and looking bad. So I saw a video of a girl, her technique, and I liked the technique. I tried it. I was able to wash my hair, everything. I didn't have itchy scalp, none of that stuff with braids, like how you could get. So I was washing my hair a lot, but after a while, some of them started slipping off. Some started coming off. And then, so I thought I was being smart. When my hair started growing out, to keep my braids looking good, I started twisting the braid. All I was doing was making a dread or a lock. To be politically correct, a lock. Because I know the black community don't want to hear dread no more. And I'm sorry I said it. It's just from past practice. A lock. I felt like I was making locks, because when it came time to take those braids out, them twists was kind of locked. It took a little effort to get them out. But anyway, you know, I was wanting to keep them to 30 pounds, but you know, it's come a time where you gotta let them braids go. So I just had to do it at 20. But I'm happy I did it. But anyway, so what inspired this cut, which I did my own cut. I cut my own hair because I'm trying to be a minimalist and keep things simple. One day I was off and I was, you know, just scrolling through the channels and everything. I was like, let me just find an old movie to watch. And, you know, I was laying on the couch. It was comfortable. It was quiet because the baby was at daycare. Was he at daycare? He might have been home with me. I might have kept him home with me, but he was asleep. So I was like, I'm just going to relax. So guess what? I ran into the old movie, Single White Female. And I said, I always liked that haircut that white lady had. That white lady had a bad haircut. I love that haircut. I was like, you know what? I'm going to rock my hair like that. The whole time I was watching the movie, I was looking at her hair. Now, granted, I'm not going to dye it that color she had. That won't go right with me. I do want some color, but I don't know what color's going to go right with me. And I'm not trying to look too childish with the colors, because I'm a grown woman now. I'm a grown woman at this point. Some stuff I'm just not going to do anymore. So I just want to keep the color sophisticated, like the purples and the pinks. Like, people do it, and it look great on some people, but like, I just feel like I'm too old for that. And I might not be too old for that, but if I feel like I am, I'm not gonna do it. So I want to do color, but at the same time, I'm okay with the color of my hair. It's all right. But anyway, so when I took my braids out, right after I had, you know, get the locks out, washed it, had to get the locks out, wash it again, condition it, get more locks. It was just a lot. But I was like, I might get that cut. But, you know, I put it out of my mind for a little while, for a day or two. And then, like, this morning, I was just combing my hair because I was flat ironing it. And I just said, so I combed it out in that way. And I'm like, I already kind of got the cut. It was just my front was long. Like, my front part was down here. So basically how I was wearing my hair was I was putting it apart and my hair was going like this. But when I combed it forward, it was just the whole front was like down here, like right under my nose. So I said, I basically believe that I have the cut style, but my front is long. So I said, you know, I'm just cut the front. And if it don't work out right, because I'm getting ready to get braids put in again in another week or two. Another week, next week. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and cut it. If it don't come out right, I'm about to put braids in anyway. It'll grow back out by the time I take those braids out. So I just got my scissors. I didn't even think about it too much. And I cut it out. And I love it. It is that style. This is the style the single white female lady on the movie. And I like this. I always wanted this cut. I always liked that cut. I always liked that haircut. And now I have it. So now I don't even want to get braids. I don't know if I want to get braids next week. I might get braids though. But, alright, so look, I just ran the video up to 18 minutes. I still ain't get to work. Alright. So I'm on my way to work. I don't let the people at work stress me out no more. Nope. I got a new attitude. Look, my haircut came with a new attitude. Yesterday changed the game. Yesterday at work changed the game for me. Okay? So, my job is easy. My job is easy. And I ain't letting nobody make it hard. okay? I got my new cut. Even though I just cut the front, it's still a new cut. Alright? I'm going in there with a new attitude. So, y'all out there that's working on your weight loss, if you waiting for the new year to get started, that's fine. I'm down with that, because I got a few other things that I'm doing that I'm starting already. I already started it, but like the new year is gonna set it off for me, because I'm working on everything. So my thing is this: hopefully you watching videos, like not just mine. It's a couple. I found like 3 other people that I have watched their videos, because their videos is one person that's currently making videos, and next time I make a video, I'll put her name in there, or you know what, when I go to post this, I'll put her name in the box down there, because she's currently in it a year, I want to say. I'm not even sure if it's a year, but it's longer than me. I'm only 8 weeks, so it don't take that much to be in it longer than me. But she's been doing it, but she's making videos every week too, so I'll follow her, see what see what she's doing, how it's working for her, and how she's handling holidays, and how she's handling stuff when she's because she's still, I don't think she's gotten under 200 pounds yet, but she was a little heavier than me too when she started, so we might be neck and neck, right about at the same weight, even though she started before me, because she had more to lose. But it's 2 other ladies that I found, but their videos were from a year, 2 years ago. So they've already, they've done everything. They've gotten way down to what they wanted to be. And so you could just binge watch their videos from start to finish. They like literally did every week. And so, I'll put those people's name in the description box so you can check them out if you're thinking about starting this program or just doing something like this. Because, like, really, to be honest, and I know somebody that worked for Medi might see this video because it say Medi in the title, so they might, have somebody doing the little social stroll. You could do this without them. Only reason, but what I would say, my personal opinion, which I don't mind doing it, because for me, my insurance covers this, and I just pay a copay every now and then when I see a doctor. So to me, the cost is not high. The biggest cost I had to pay was for the supplements, which they make you get the first visit. But if you're not used to, I take vitamins. That was a big thing, a big part of me, which I hadn't been doing for a while. Not that long, because, I had a baby almost 2 years ago, so of course I was taking vitamins then. But I was really big into supplements and all of that, so that wasn't nothing new for me. But, like, if you're the type of person where you don't take vitamins and take supplements, that might be a good thing to have to start that program and they make you do it, because you'll want to afterward. You won't feel right if you're not taking your supplement. You'll feel the difference between taking vitamins and not. So, that's the biggest cost if you have insurance. Now, if you don't have insurance, I've heard that this is like, you pretty much got to be rich and famous to do this with them, because it costs a lot. Like, I've heard about $700 a visit or something. Who has that? So, like I said, if you don't have insurance, I'm going to tell you what to do. You have insurance, they'll probably pay for it. But if you don't have insurance, this is what you do. Pay for a doctor's visit. I don't know how much a doctor's visit will cost you for them to run labs and to check your cholesterol and to just kind of get an overall look at your health. Do that. Definitely do that first, because you don't want to put your body under this type of stress if you ain't built for it at this moment. It might be other ways that you could do this, but not this way. So definitely see a doctor first. Once you see a doctor, and you maybe you can see a nutritionist, I don't know, see a professional first, and then basically just cut carbs. But when you cut carbs, see, like that first week, I had no carbs. Like, it was just all protein. And you're gonna feel that. You're really gonna feel that. But if you want to go that drastic and extreme to do that, you're not gonna die. I'm still alive, and I'm not stick thin. I'm still a girl over 200 pounds. So going with no carbs for a week is not gonna kill you, and I can testify to that. If you die, it wasn't because of that. Something else. You had something else going on. All right. And going no carbs and just protein is gonna probably be crappy, and it's not gonna be the best thing you probably ever did in your life, pleasure wise, but it will change your palate though. You won't crave carbs, and you probably don't even realize you crave carbs until you stop eating them and you go through the withdrawal like heroin or something, because you will go through withdrawal. That first week gonna be crappy for you. I just tell you now. Do that, and then if you need to have a carb in your life, do a protein shake or a protein bar, but don't add in, like, basically what I've been doing. I've been telling you what I've been doing every week. You could do that. You could go buy some supplements from GNC or the grocery store. Get you a multivitamin, a calcium pill, a omega-3 fatty pill. Take you some Metamucil. Drink you some Smooth Move if you're gonna do the no carbs and all protein. And get you a vitamin B complex. Pills. Yeah, get the B12 complex or B complex. It's like you'll see it in the store. So you get your vitamin B's. And during that first week, I did have a sugar-free Red Bull, and that's full of vitamin B. And I'm telling you that, like, while I was feeling crappy, that got me through, because I worked the whole time, and it got me through. Do that, and cut your carbs, like cut them carbs, and get you a walk in. Even if you don't want to go to the gym and work out and do the heavy stuff, I think you should, because it's going to be good for you long term. Like, we getting older, especially if you getting up there, you're going to need to build some muscle. I mean, you don't want to just be skin and bone as an older person, and it get harder. The older you get, so it won't hurt you to lift a weight or two. But if you like totally against doing any type of workout like that, get out there and walk. You're still gonna build muscles with walking, because, you know, just the fact of what they call gravity, which I don't believe in gravity, but let's just go with mainstream and say gravity. Okay, going against that force anyway with your body weight and simply walking and moving yourself against the force is gonna help you build muscle. So just simply doing a walk every day is going to help you with muscle. So take the stairs. That will help you. Like I said, you going against the so-called force of gravity, whatever they want to call it, and that is going to build a resistance. Now, it's not the most resistance that is going to help you bulk up like a bodybuilder, but it's still resistance all in all. It's still you pulling away from a force and building a muscle. So walk up some stairs, take the stairs, and take an elevator, park in the back of a store, parking lot, walk. Like, those are really good things. So do that and cut your carbs. And because, okay, so the reason is to cut carbs, because I've seen people do like an all carb diet, and no protein. Everything that you could think of is out there. But what I would say that makes sense to me, which is why I could go along with this, is because we know that sugar raises insulin, and insulin causes you to store weight, because your body has to produce so much insulin in order to regulate the amount of sugar in your blood. It has to store it somewhere. So knowing that is enough to make me cut sugar. Like, it's enough. Not saying you can't have any, but if you start from zero, I mean, you can, once you get down to zero sugar, your palate is gonna kind of reset. And you're not gonna need that much sugar to be able to taste sweetness. And trust me, I know, because I was the type of person to put a bunch of sugar in my tea before I started drinking unsweet tea. And I'm telling you, if you reset that palate, you won't need it. And you'll enjoy tea better, because you'll get to taste tea and not so much sugar. Anyway, if you want to try this but you don't want to commit to the program, like I said, you could go to the grocery. You go on Amazon and get you some high quality vitamins for a pretty decent price. Less than $30 a bottle, which Medi cost, but they have a specific type of blend. So I'm not going to talk down on their vitamins, because they have a good blend of things. So like I said, I'm doing the program, so I don't want to seem like I'm talking against them, but I'm just acknowledging the fact that it's pretty expensive, and everybody doesn't have or wants to, because some people may have it, but they just may not want to spend that much money on supplements. So, you could go a cheaper route, but take a supplement, cut them carbs, and get out and be active. The easiest way to cut them carbs and cut sugar is by what you're drinking. Don't even mess with the diet sodas. Just go straight to seltzer. Well, if you need soda, you need that fizz, I'm telling you, try Good and Gather, try Bubbly. You might puke when you first do it if you hate seltzer water, but I find if you drink it really cold and you just make yourself drink it, you will come to love it. It will be what you love, because your palate will reset. You have to give it time, but drink it cold, and drink it the whole can at once, because once it go flat, like me, I can't even drink it flat. That's it. I'm done with that can. So I'm almost to work. Looks like I'm gonna be on time, so that's wonderful. Get you some supplements, cut some carbs, 1 cup of vegetables after a certain amount of weeks. Go back and watch my video. Follow what I'm doing. I lost 21 pounds, so I'm not just telling you something. This is what I'm doing. And I am 12 pounds away from being to 200 pounds. And then once I need to get under 200 pounds. Now, my doctor from previous, and I'm not trying to say nothing about race, but I had a black doctor, and he told me 182 was around my range. I had a white doctor, and she told me 150 was my range. I'm 5'7.5", and I don't see that of 150 being my range. So for right now, let's just say 182, and we'll see when we get there, which I'm not even trying to put that much pressure on myself. I just want to get under 200 pounds. So we'll work on that. We'll work on that. I can't make everybody happy now. I don't know about that 152. But that's what the BMI scale would say is my healthy weight. And they don't care about nothing else. So I just need to get under 200 pounds. And I am well on the way. So you guys have a great day. Have a great week. I will make another video on Wednesday, probably morning, same way, because this was really easy to do this while I'm driving because I don't have nothing else to do. And have a good day. Like that haircut, girl. All right. I'll talk to y'all next week.